In a world dominated by franchises, Australia's supermarkets stand out.
Well, it's a duopoly, as we know. So, of course it's too much power.
In the Australian food business, two retail giants dominate the supply chain, Woolworths and Coles.
Our whole society is addicted to growth, and that that every business and our whole capitalist world, is addicted to, every business is addicted to growing.
It is one of the most severe concentrations of power in the developed world.
Definitely they do own too much of the market share.
Together they control at least 70% of the dry groceries, 60% of the dairy market, and about half the fresh food.
They need to keep building the business. They need the business to keep growing and making money for the shareholders.
They're robbing the small business person. That's not robbing, they're just eliminating. And when the small business person is gone, we have no other choice, have we? So therefore they will dictate what we eat, what we drink, and they'll dictate the prices.
Supermarkets have increased their use of generic labelled foods and been accused of squeezing out branded goods and cutting producers' margins. Last year, Woolworths announced plans to double sales of its brands over the next 5 years.
I think public should be encouraged to invest in these supermarkets as well, besides monopoly of the two supermarkets giant.
During the past decade, Woolworths has enjoyed the highest growth in profit margins of any supermarket chain in the world. The price war is making life very difficult for small businesses. Suppliers and farmers have complained that the savage price war between the supermarkets, together with the surge in home brand products, is squeezing profit margins to breaking points.
But basically it's an open market policy. But of course, we're not going to see it in our lifetime, because Woolworths and Coles have taken a long time to get where they are. They're not going to let it go that easily, are they?
But is the main reason Australians go to supermarkets the low prices?
Well, the reason?
Yeah.
Is convenience.
I would go to Coles.
Coles?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I live near there.
Convenience.
Yeah, convenience.
So it's not like an ethical thing.
No, it's just next to where I live, so that's where I go. That's where.
IGA launched in Queensland and northern New South Wales in 1998. There are now over 200 stores operating in that area.
Yeah, there has been quite a few companies coming around, like Costco, Aldi's. They haven't been here for too much, but they're catching up quite well.
There are other players in the game, such as German supermarket chain Aldi. Fewer lines help keep Aldi's prices down.
Well, let's put it this way, when Aldi first came on the scene, Aldi had to fight hard to get into Australia, and now that it's there, it's actually doing some good. In a sense, it's giving the customer alternatives.
Australia's love affair with low prices is costing not only local manufacturers, but ultimately consumers themselves.
In the end, something has to, it's going to reach a crisis point.
And they'll fight tooth and nail. Now remember also too, that they own practically the land they grow the food on. They dictate to the farmers what they can grow and what price they're going to sell it at and what price they're going to take it from them and all the rest of it. So quite frankly, it's a very powerful duopoly.